Hi everyone. Thought I'd show you guys how this body bronzer stuff works today too. I'm gonna do my makeup as well. Do a sweet little eye look with some pigments. I'm using my Glorious Primer first. This is it's a barrier between your makeup and your face. Fills in your pores, fills in fine lines and wrinkles, and just gives you a smooth canvas to apply your makeup on top of. And I'm actually Cheryl. I am an Elite Green Status Presenter with Younique, and if you're not familiar with Younique, you can look at my profile. All my links are there, and you can also join my VIP group at www.ashleysbeautybash.com. While my primer sets up on my face, I usually let it dry a few minutes. I'm going to show you guys this body bronzer. This is like body makeup. You've seen me put it in foundation a lot of times, but I just wanted to show you guys. See, like all the sunspots and everything that are on my shoulders. So I'm going to actually put this on and let you see what this stuff does. So yeah, I've been using it in my, this is actually a little bit lighter than my skin, but it will give you an instant tan as well, so you can see underneath my arm how that's working out. So you just rub it in like lotion, and you can actually even mix this with sunscreen. And it's got like a shimmer to it, but you can see the difference in how the coverage, like the top of my shoulder, you can see those sunspots, but okay, you can see the difference in that and that. So this is like perfect for wearing to weddings or outings or anything. You can cover up tan lines, anything uneven. And this dries, I'd say give it, a good 10 minutes before you put clothing on top of it. You can actually, if you're going to the pool or out somewhere, beach or whatever, you can mix this in with your sunscreen. And you have an instant tan, and you still have that protection from the sunscreen as well. This is a nifty little universal product, so you'll be able to really see once it dries. And I have a close-up picture comparing my shoulders. So if you have like, swimsuit lines or whatever, you can cover it up with this. And I'm hoping get it dry so you can see the shimmer. And of course you want to make sure and wash your hands afterward. And if it's like uneven somewhere, you can add a little lotion to it and it'll smooth it out. It's not like a commitment like self-tanner. It's just going to wash off whenever you take a shower and deliberately wash it off. Now I have been swimming in this, and I have noticed this doesn't claim to be waterproof, but I have noticed that it does not come off that easily in like a pool or lake situation. You can kind of depend on it to stay. And so yeah, so like I had a little spot right there, and you can just smooth it out for a while. Or just put some regular lotion on top, or you can mix it in with your regular lotion when you put that on. Now let's see if you can see. Can you see the shimmer? How it shines a little bit? So it looks great like on your legs. When you wear shorts and stuff for the first time in the summer. Or just like, it's hard for it to do it justice in the lighting. But I can see, like in my makeup mirror here, I can see a big difference in like the sunspots on my chest. They're pretty much gone. I love the shimmer. So awesome for evening wear. And guys, don't forget, this is in our customer kudos this month. This is the body bronzer. You get the Uplift Eye Serum, which is great for moisturizing your face, for under eye circles, that type of thing, fine lines in your forehead. You can just put that on. It helps eliminate the appearance of those. You also get in that bag, where'd it go? There it is. Our self tanner for your face. This is spray. You don't have to just use it on your face. You can use it wherever, but it's the spray bottle. So, I mean, this is like 39 bucks. This is 25 bucks. This is 65 bucks. And you get to pick a lip bonbon of your choice. And these are normally 22. So all that comes in this awesome beach tote. It's huge. I love it. I'm carrying it as my purse now for $99. So anyway, I'm going to move on now to have a primer on my face. I'm going to use my Touch Mineral Liquid Foundation in Satin. And you always want to squeeze your dropper into the bottle so you make sure because minerals do settle, put that in there and then shake. So I'm just going to use like 3 drops of this because I'm going to put the body bronzer in with my foundation as well because it does add like that little bit of moisture. So we're going to use that as foundation as well. Mix the two together. And you know what else I'm going to do because I didn't do under eye concealer? I'm just going to a meeting tonight, so I am going to just put a couple drops of the satin liquid concealer on here as well, and we'll just mix it all up and do it all at one time. So you want to just tap that on and then buff it in. So, and again, that body bronzer is going to dry on my face and add a little shimmer there as well. So it's great for summertime and mix in with your foundation. And you can mix it with the BB cream. You can mix it with the Touch Mineral Liquid. You can mix it with, you can wear it by itself as foundation. You can just use that and concealer. There's no rules. I'll try anything with makeup. Okay. I remember to do my brows today. I can find my pencil. It's our brow liner in medium. So, this is a real fine point waterproof pencil that you can just actually draw in hair-like strokes to fill in your brows. They're not going anywhere once you do this until you decide to wash them off. It's one of the things I love about our products is they are very long wearing. I mean, I used to carry around, I don't even carry like powder or anything with me anymore because I don't really feel like I need to touch up. Especially since this new foundation dries to that matte finish. It's really pretty cool. So you just fill in with those. That's not going anywhere. And then I have our brow gel in medium as well. A little tube of this. This actually is infused with the fibers, plant-based rayon fibers, just like our 3D mascara and our Uplift Eye Serum. So it's going to condition your brows as well as lay them down and make them stay where they belong. Okay, now I'm going to use some, I haven't done pigments in a while. Here's my eye primer. There it is. Moodstruck eye primer. Now I put my Glorious primer on and I put it on my lids as well, but if you noticed, I put foundation on my lids after that just to make sure everything was evened out. So I do like to add a little bit of this eye primer under my shadow because it does keep everything from creasing. And it just kind of it's almost like a grippy texture. It just gives your eyeshadow something to adhere to and it stays on longer. So I just put that on my lids. Now I'm going to use 4 pigments today. I'm going to use Sassy, Regal, Precocious, and Sexy. Of course, I know I use Sexy every day. So you're going to start with my right brushes here. I'm going to start with Sassy. Sassy is a pretty pink shimmer. I love these. You know, I put my pigments away for a while when I had, except for Sexy, when our palettes and cream shadows came out because I just love those so much. But now I've been playing with pigments lately. I forgot how awesome they are. So I'm just going to apply the Sassy all over my lid. Just going to keep it simple today. Sweet little pink shade. And Regal has always been my favorite. Check out this. Purple. The purple shimmer. I'm going to take our... Where is my crease brush? Okay. I'll take my crease brush. Use this just as a transition shade. Just in the crease and a little above. This is a great combo, especially if you have, well, really for any color eyes. Plums are pretty neutral. They look really great with green and brown eyes, too. But there's, look again, there's no rules. So, got my Regal on. I'm going to come back with that cream shadow brush that I use for everything now, and the Precocious pigment. This is almost like a plum navy shade. I'm going to do that in the outer V. So this is Precocious. You see that? It's a great brush for getting in there like that. I used to try to use the crease brush for this, but it's a little fluffy. I'm so glad they taught me this trick. The cream shadow brush. I'm going to take my deluxe brush and just kind of blend this out a little, so we don't have such defined lines there. And I've also discovered over time that the more loosely you hold these, the better results you get. You would think you would want to hold them tighter and like down here to get really precise shadow, but a loose light hand tends to work well. Now I'm going to take my concealer brush and a little bit of our Glorious primer. You know, I've seen me do this with the foundation brush too, but this one was handy. I just use that to kind of square up everything, clean up any fallout. You can get that perfect line on the sides of your eye. And then I'm going to come back with that Precocious Pigment and the liner end of my liner shader brush. And just use it for a little liner down here. You know what, I'll tell you what, let's go use this old trick here. Where's my rose water? Here it is. One of the 100 uses for rose water. Just spray that a little bit on that liner shader, the liner end of that liner shader brush right there. And then you can really make great eyeliner out of any one of the 34 shades of our pigments. And you can also do that with the shades in our palettes as well. All right, now we'll use our sexy pigment. That's that little champagne shimmer. And we're going to pop that on the brow bone. And I will come back and use it as a highlighter in a little bit too after I do my bronzer. So let's go with, what shade of liquid liner do I want to use today? It's perfect. Black. I'll do Powerful. This is the dark gray. This is probably my most used liquid liner. Again, just use like little dots and connect them, or short strokes. You can always add more. It's hard to take away. My kids are fighting upstairs. I hear a lot of clunking around over there. Okay, easy, right? Now my pencil liner in Polished, which is our pretty metallic silver shade. I'm going to do the inner corner of my eye. There's one way to make your eyes look bigger, draw the attention in there. And then also on my waterline here, makes your eyes look so much bigger when you do a lighter color around the rim there. Curl those lashes. But I know I haven't talked about the pigments a whole lot. Those are $12.50 each, or you can get 4 for $45 in a set. Always make sure, if you're on the website, or I encourage people to go through me when you purchase anything, not to do it online, because a lot of times I have it here. And I can also help you if you're getting multiple products to build something that, you know, a kit or a sets, because we do have a lot of sets in our collections, and sometimes you can save a good bit of money, like up to like 20% by buying products in bundles. Like that Kudos this month. I mean, that's huge. That's like a $52 savings and that huge bag. that was our transplanting gel and then our 3D fibers. And then I go to the other eye while the gel and fibers dry on that one for a bit. There's our fibers. Then I'm going to come back. I don't do fibers on my lower lashes just because they're pretty long and they would be laying on my cheek if I did do that. So I'm just going to put some of the transplanting gel and use it like regular mascara down there. And you can always, you know, if you don't feel like doing fibers, you can always just wear the gel. You ever drop fibers? See? They just brush right off. They're dry. Except for they are infused with our Uplift Eye Serum. So they do condition your natural lashes too. They're also ophthalmologist approved and hypoallergenic. They are gluten-free. They are vegan. And then you just want to seal those fibers back on with one more coat of your transplanting gel just to make sure that they stay put. Oh no, I got my eyes done. Okay, then we're going to, I'm going to use my beachfront bronzer, not the body bronzer, but the actual powder bronzer in Hermosa to do a little quick contour. So you can sort of use that to not look edges off your face, sort of elongated if you have a rounder face like mine. Or I've got a whole chart on how to contour for your face shape. If you just hit me up in a message or comment, I will definitely show you how to do that. I did that with a powder puff brush. And then I'm going to use my contour brush, the angled end of that, to do my nose. I typically use, you want to use the matte side of the bronzer. Ours has a shimmer and a matte side. You want to use the matte side for contouring because you want it to look like a shadow. If you use the shimmer side, you can use the shimmer side on top of your bone structure. That's going to be like where light would hit you. So, but I'm a big fan of my Sexy Pigment. So I'm just going to take, let's see, I'll just use the paddle end of this, the highlight end of my brush here. And I just pop some of that in there, and this is that champagne shimmer. Pop it on the brush, knock it off a little bit. And then I'm gonna put a little highlight on top of my cheekbones. A good spot above your brow. A little much on that side. And you can hit just anywhere light would hit on your face with a little shimmer there. And then let's do our blusher. This is Sophisticated. Again, these are like super pigmented, so I mean, I literally just tap my brush and look how much is on there. So I'm gonna like shake a little bit of that off, and it'll still look like I have a ton of blush on when I put this on. I'll have to translate that and get back to you. I'm going to take the powder brush and just kind of blend that blush into like the contour and the highlight there a little bit. Okay, now I've got Sea Lips. I'll probably go nice and neutral today. I think I will use my, you know what? I'm gonna use a stain. I exfoliated my lips in the shower. I have like a lips exfoliator in there. So I'm going to grab my Sappy, I think. So Sappy's a like one of our more pink shades of lip stain. So I'm gonna let that dry a bit. Okay, now I'm going to use my Pouty lip liner, which is probably our most nude liner, right here. And just pop that on. I'm on Facebook Live. Okay, now I think I will do crooked a little bit here. I'll see you in a minute, okay? I think I'll use my chocolate truffle lip bonbons, since we talked about the bonbons earlier in my that come in the kudos. So this is chocolate truffle. This is like a coral shade. And these are really sheer, so they go great over these lip stains, and they are so moisturizing. That's about it. And I will post a picture of the way the body bronzer, like my before and after of the body bronzer, down in the comments too, so y'all can see that the coverage that it has. But I love how the shimmer works on this stuff. Anyway, and that's in the kudos. My VIP group is ashleysbeautybash.com. I am here to answer any of your questions. If anybody is interested in any products or just wants to learn more about something or needs a color match. If you want to learn more about how you can get paid to play with makeup, check out itpaysToMakeup.com or message me, and I've got a great video about what it's like to be a part of my team, which is Team Tenacity. Anyway, you ladies have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.